Alright, welcome back to more Backyard Baseball, and so today in this one, I'm going to be unlocking a secret hidden character and using them in some gameplay for the first time. And I guess since this game came out over 27 years ago, I wouldn't call it much of a secret anymore and would consider it common knowledge, especially with a lot of y'all in the comments telling me how to do this. And on top of that, just last week, the official Backyard Sports YouTube channel uploaded a step-by-step tutorial showing us how to do this as well. But either which way, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So when you beat the game by winning the Ultra Grand Championship of the Universe in League Play mode, unlock the World Tour and click on it. Towards the very end of the credits, it says Mr. Clanky wants to play too, who's a robot and the commissioner of the Backyard Sports League and also the pitcher in the batting practice mode. And then right below that, it tells you how to unlock him by holding down the shift key while clicking on the toy Mr. Clanky in the trophy case on the home screen at the same time. And there seems to be a common misconception that you have to beat the League Play mode in order for this to work, but according to a lot of people, that's not the case. And they've been able to do this when loading into the game for the first time. But for me, I obviously just beat the game for the first time, and if you want to check out that video, you can click on the top right hand corner of your screen. So this is guaranteed to work. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and unlock them. So I'm holding down the shift key. There is the toy Mr. Clanky in the trophy case. Click on him, and then you'll hear a weird noise. And that confirms that it worked. So then if you click on the pickup window, choose whatever stadium you'd like, which for me is Steel Stadium. Click on the create team hat, select your team name and colors, which for me is gonna be blue fishes in the color blue. And last but not least, click on pick teams. You will now see Mr. Clanky as an available kid to select in the draft. And we got the first pick. And so of course with the first pick, I'm gonna select the newly unlocked Mr. Clanky. He's considered the best pitcher in the game and a strong batter, but he does have some weaknesses. His fielding is not great, even though it says he has 3 stars, and nor is his running with him only having 2 stars. He's pretty slow and he can't slide, which hurts him as well. Let's go ahead and select him, and we're gonna try him out for the first time in this one. And the Giants take Mikey as their first pick. I thought they were gonna take Pablo, and I guess that makes it pretty easy for me on my next pick. We're gonna take the GOAT Pablo Sanchez. Even though after my League Play series, he seems to be a little overrated by the community in my opinion. So the Giants go with Ahmed for their second pick. So it would be smart for them to take Amir, but I'm going to select them just so they can't. This is kind of a waste of a third pick, but I'm doing it just to get at the CPU. With their third pick, they take Pete Wheeler. That was gonna be one of my next ones. That hurts. One of, if not the fastest kids in the game. Taking a look at who's left, I'm gonna go with Keisha for my fourth pick. She was solid throughout the regular season in my League Play series, and she won the playoff MVP. And the CPU goes with Angela for their next pick. That hurts, and now they got another one of the best pitchers in the game, and I'm assuming she'll be on the mound in this one against us. With my fifth pick, I'm gonna go with Luann just to have some speed. I would definitely rather have Pete, but she's one of the next best things when it comes to speed. Dimitri is their next pick. Okay, I don't know about that one. For my sixth pick, I'm gonna go with Kenny. He's not the best player and the wheelchair can be deceiving, but he's pretty solid. The CPU takes Marky with their sixth. I think I'm gonna go with Dante for my seventh pick. I've used him before and I like him for his speed. That's another guy that can bunt and he's got decent fielding as well. And they go with Ronnie for their seventh pick. Down to our last 2 picks, I'm gonna try out Vicky for the first time. She's not a good batter whatsoever, but she's fast and she can field. And so I'm gonna try out for the first time today. And they go with Maria for their 8th pick. Last but not least, with the 9th pick, I'm gonna take Ernie just for the trolls and because his last name is Steel and we're playing at Steel Stadium in this one. He's really slow, but he's got an arm and I'll probably put him at catcher. And the CPU finishes this thing off by drafting Stephanie Morgan. There's our completed squad, and in this one, I'm gonna be changing the difficulty to hard, like normal. For team strategy, I got Luann batting in the leadoff and playing right field because she's most likely my worst fielder. We know she can't catch a ball to save her life. In the 2 spot, I got Pablo Sanchez and I have him out in center. Batting third, I'm trying out Mr. Clanky and he's also the starting pitcher in this one for us. In the cleanup, we got Keisha and I'm trying her out at third base. Batting fifth, I have Amir, but he's not gonna be as good because Ahmed is not on the team and I have him at second base. Next up, I got Dante in the 6th spot and he's out playing left field. Batting 7th, I got Kenny at first base. Batting 8th, I got Ernie behind the plate catching as well. And last but not least, Vicky is batting in the 9th spot because she's my worst batter, but I put her at shortstop with her having high speed and fielding. I haven't played with her before and we're gonna see if that's a good choice or not. And so now we're ready to get in some gameplay with Mr. Clanky for the first time and see if we can get a dub in this one as well. We're on the road and obviously they got Angela, one of the best pitchers in the game on the mound, which makes this a lot tougher for us. Top of the first, we got Luann leading this thing off. We do know Angela is slow though, and if they have Mikey behind the plate, we're gonna try and lay it on a bunt. I think she'll be safe. And she gets the bunt down. She's running and that's gonna be an easy Infield single to start this game. Let's go. Run on first, and now that brings up Pablo Sanchez. You know what? I didn't check if they have Mikey behind the plate, but if they do, we are not stealing with Luann because he has one of the best arms in the game and she'll be thrown out. Let's try and hit a dead center. It's the shortest part of the fence here at Steel Stadium. And of course, we hit it to center, but it's going to be a pop-up. Angela drops it. Of course she does. You've got to be kidding me. No! Oh, the ball goes over. Okay. Thank goodness. They didn't catch it. They almost got a double play. But at least Luann, the faster of the two, is still on base. And now that brings up Mr. Clanky for the first time. 0-2 count. We're fighting. And he literally has like no swing. He just like chops the ball. You know what? He does the job. He moves Luann into scoring position. And no, they have Mikey at first. I don't know if Dimitri has an arm, so we're going to try and steal on him next time. 2 outs now, and that brings up Keisha in the 4 spot. She hits a dead center. That might be gone, y'all. Come on. And of course, it comes up a few feet short, but Pete tips off his hat and then catches it. And we can't get anything there in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, we got Mr. Clanky on the mound for the first time, who's apparently the best pitcher in the game, and we're going to find out right here. And also, apparently, he has unlimited stamina because he's a robot. And the juice bar does not go down, so we're going to pay attention to that throughout this game.
Here's the pitch.
She's first pitch swinging, right back to Mr. Clanky. He doesn't even move. Acts like a statue right there, but you know what? We make the play, and there's one. 0-2 count. We can't let Pete get a bunt down. Let's get our first strikeout right here. We're going to try the left hook away. Can we get him chasing? Strike 3. There's out number 2.
Pitch on the way.
First pitch swinging again, right back in the middle. Amir makes the play. Kenny catches it, and a 1-2-3 here to start. Top of the second, we got Amir leading this inning off. I guess let's just power swing and see how much worse he is without Ahmed being on his team. Well, 0-2 count, and now we're fighting. He takes it the other way. Y'all, I don't think he needs Ahmed. That's all I'm going to say. If that was in center, that would have been a home run. And we're going to keep him at 1 because Harry kind of has an arm. And we'll take another leadoff single here. Now that brings up Dante. 1-2 count, we're fighting again. And we're going to bunt with Dante's speed. Even if Amir is out, I'd rather have him be on base. And he can't make contact to save his life. I don't even know why I chose this kid. Last time I used him, I don't even know if I made contact the whole game. 1 out now, and that brings up Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Let's hit a liner down the third baseline. Slow-mo pitch. Let's go. If we can get a hit on that, that would be huge. We unlock a batting power-up. Amir is so slow, and Pete out there in center is going to make every play. But you know what? Kenny's saved. We got 2 now. That brings up Ernie. I haven't used this kid in years, and we did unlock a batting power-up. We got crazy bunt. So I guess because Kenny was safe, even though Amir was out, it doesn't matter. And she walks Ernie. First and second now, man in scoring position. That brings up my worst batter, Vicky, but she's got some speed. Perfect opportunity to use the crazy bunt, in my opinion, and hopefully we can score a run. It's just a matter of getting the bunt down, I guess. And we missed both opportunities and lost the crazy bunt. We're honestly trash at this game. Now we're fighting with the 1-2 count. She just got to get this through the infield. Come on, Vicky. You know what? Better than nothing, but Ernie's going to be gunned. Yeah, it's not even close. He's so slow, and another missed opportunity. First pitch swinging again. Vicky dives for it, makes the play. And there's one. She's been solid at shortstop so far. He pops it up. Can Mr. Clanky make the play? And he finally makes the play for the first time. There's 2. 1-2 count. We're going to try the right hook away. Can we get her chasing for strikeout number 2? She's late. And another 1-2-3. Top of the third. We got the top of the lineup back up, leading this thing off in Luann. She got on with the bunt single the first time. Let's try and do it again. Another 0-2 count. If we cannot get a bunt down, I'm going to lose my mind. Right down the middle. And we just struck out on a bunt. You've got to be kidding me, man. Our bunting has been atrocious today. But now that brings up Pablo with 1. And he pops it up again. Pablo, stop popping the ball up. And Maria makes the play for 2. Now that brings up Mr. Clanky. He's been locked down on the mound. I need you to do some of the batting here for us, too. 2-2 count, and we're fighting yet again. Mr. Clanky puts a jolt into that one. And Mr. Clanky is doing it all today, baby. He hits it dead center. I've been trying to do that all game. A 302-foot bomb. And we take a 1-0 lead. He is literally doing it all for us today, both on the mound and batting. I'm so glad I unlocked him. And now that brings up Keisha. Spitball, is that going to get down? If it does, we unlock the batting power up. And you know what? We're center 2. Center 2, baby. You never mind. Stay at 1. That brings Amir back up. We got the undergrounder. This is my first time using this one. Let's try it out. All right, it goes under the ground like a groundhog. Where's it gonna come out? And it comes out past Harry. Send Keisha, go. This might score. He doesn't have, oh, he does have an arm. And so does Maria. All right, oh, never mind. We could have probably scored that, but you know what? First and third, 2 outs. Now that brings up Dante. And we still have the undergrounder unlocked. We're gonna use it again. Come on, Dante. Back underground, this has got to score another run. Send Keisha, come on. Comes out to Ahmed, and he can't make the play. Amir's in there at second. Keisha scores, and we take a 2-0 lead. Now that brings up Kenny. 0-2 count, and they go to the bullpen and bring in Pete Wheeler, who we know is another strong pitcher. And he strikes us out right there. Comes in, throws 1 pitch on the curve, we chase it. And that ends the inning. But not after we score the first 2 runs of the game and take a 2-0 lead. Of course, we unlocked more juice after our last strikeout. This is the only character that more juice is completely useless on. Can we get our first high inside cheese strikeout?
From the stretch and the delivery.
Way late. There's strikeout number 3 and our first high inside cheese of the day. 1-2 count. Can we make it back-to-back strikeouts? Way in front of the slow ball. There it is. She lays down a bunt. Come on, Ernie. I believe in you. No, Mr. Clanky's moving. Come on, Mr. Clanky. You've got to be kidding me. Kenny ruins the perfect game and no hitter. Never mind. We might be able to get out of this. Come on. And Mr. Clanky doesn't lay down the tag. He's standing on the base, and she's safe. You got to be kidding me. Come on, man. Another bunt. Uh-oh. Are they figuring it out? You know, we're going to throw her out at 2. I trust Vicky more, and of course, it goes right past her. Great. All right, throw her out at 1. Come on. Come on, Kenny. All right, we're finally out of this inning. We were doing good, and now we can't catch a ball, but at least we got out of the inning scoreless. Top of the 4th, we got Ernie leading this inning off. 0-2 count, and I'm starting to regret this draft pick. I mean, he couldn't hit the side of a barn. 1 out now, and that brings up Vicky. You know, she can just get a bunt down. She'll be safe with her speed. But actually thinking about it, Pete's on the mound and he can move. So I don't know about that. Because of that, we're actually gonna try and hit a grounder and hopefully she can beat it out. If she's safe, this is huge. Come on. Come on. Ah, so close right there to unlocking another batting power up too. 2 outs now, and we got the top of the lineup back up with Luann. And she's gonna have to get it out of the infield with Pete being on the mound. We aren't gonna be able to bunt against him. That's perfect. Ah, they make the play, hit it right to him, and he's got an absolute cannon. Could have pulled it down the line a little bit more. She would have probably been safe, but a 1-2-3 right there. Lays down a bunt. I knew that was coming. But Mr. Clanky can move, man. Ernie actually makes the play. Okay, I see you, Ernie. On the ground. Vicky, come on. You got this. You got this, Vicky. There we go. There's 2. He's all over that. That's going to get through for their first legit hit of the game. Can Vicky throw him out from short? And no. A 2-out single there from Mikey. He lays down, I guess, a bunt. And that's going to end the inning right there. I don't know what that was, but that's kind of dumb. Top of the 5th, we got Pablo leading this inning off. Did he pop it up again? My goodness, Pablo. If you pop up one more time. Oh, and it actually gets down. We'll take it. And we're going to stay at first. All right, a leadoff single there from Pablo. He's finally on. And now that brings up Mr. Clanky, who homered in his last at-bat and got us on the board first. Sadly, he can't do it right there. He pops it up about 200, 300 feet. They got 3 people all right there, and it drops in. I knew it was going to happen. They were all right there. We'll take a bloop single. First and second, no outs, runner in scoring position. Now that brings up Keisha. It's time to really break this thing open right here. Let's make him pay. She pulls that. A nice shot. Sadly, it's super deep out left. And Ahmed drops it. They're selling. Stay, Mr. Clanky, all right. Bases loaded, still no outs. They're mounting down. Now that brings up Amir. He almost homered in his first at-bat. He's got a grand slam opportunity right here. Of course, he hits it on the ground. That's going to at least score a run, though. Yeah, Pablo's in there. Is Amir in there? Ah, he's still out. But you know what? He did the job. He gets a run in right there. Make it 3-0. Second and third, still 1 out, and that, of course, brings up Dante. If only we could get one down. It seems to be impossible with him. Hey, we did it! Stay, Mr. Clanky. Let's try and load the bases. Ah, he's actually not as fast as I thought. At least he made contact at that time, though. 2 outs now, and that brings up Kenny with an RBI opportunity if he can get a hit. 2-2 count. We're fighting. He puts it in play. Come on. Can that get through?
Bouncing ball.
We're gonna keep Mr. Clanky actually. And it does! We'll take another infield single, bases loaded again. But sadly, that brings up Ernie. Can Ernie do the impossible and hit a grand slam to dead center? 0-2 count, and trying to make contact with this kid is just sad. I've literally only seen him fouled off. Hey! He put it in play! Sadly, he's definitely gonna be thrown out. And that ends the inning. But you know what? I'm proud of Ernie right there. We've got another one on the board, thankfully. Back up the middle, right to Mr. Clanky. Makes the play, easy, there's one. Yo, I just realized I could have probably been using power pitches this whole game because Mr. Clanky doesn't lose stamina. But I also would have probably considered that cheating. Well, let's see, let's try one of these out.
Into the motion and the delivery. The swing.
And of course, you can hit that one, but you can't hit the other ones. And we catch it. You know what? We'll take it. Good stuff, Ernie. Yeah, and after throwing that power-up pitch, it didn't take any stamina, so we're banning him the rest of the game after that. Mr. Clanky is seriously OP on the mound. I understand why you can't use him in league play. We did lose the pitch, though. So maybe because he doesn't lose stamina, they're one-offs. Let's try the corkscrew, I guess.
And delivered. The swing. It's going up.
Why are they hitting all the power-up pitches so much harder than his normal pitches right now? And there goes the corkscrew. Let's try the zigzag.
The stretch. Throws it. Strike.
All right, there's strike two. And so yes, with Mr. Clanky, they're one-offs. So never mind. He's not as OP as I thought, but he still is pretty OP. That's good to know.
The 1-2 pitch.
And there's a strikeout right there. We got another one back. Top of the 6, we got Vicky leading this inning off.
Swinging.
That actually wasn't the worst bunt ever, but Pete is just so quick. You just can't bunt against him, but she's my worst batter. She can't really do anything else. One out now, and that brings up Luann on the top of the lineup. Right back up the middle, and of course, it's right to Pete. Out of everywhere he can hit it, that's where he hit it, Luann. Quick 2 outs, and now that brings up Pablo Sanchez. And what could be his last at-bat of the day? Can he go out strong with the home run? And he does. Pablo, finally! It took you all game, but he joins Mr. Clanky with a dead center home run. A 223-foot bomb. Are we playing at Yankee Stadium right now? You know what? I'll still take it. A 4-0 lead now. Now that brings up Mr. Clanky. Can he homer again? Nah, he decides to just pop it up. And that should do it for this inning. Pete makes the catch, but we got an insurance run on Pablo's solo shot. Bottom of the 6. 3 outs away from getting the dub in Mr. Clanky's debut. 2-2 count. We're going to try the right hook in on her. Can we get strikeout number 6? And she does a 720 practically. And there's out number 1. She swings. Line out to Keisha. There's 2. 1 out away. I'm curious as to what more juice does on Mr. Clanky. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. 0-1 count. We're going to finish this thing off with the 2 power-up pitches he has. Elevator pitch.
And the throw.
There's strike 2. 0-2 count. Let's finish this thing off with the big freeze right here. Can we end it? And we got him doing a 360, and that's how we end it on a strikeout from Mr. Clanky. He gets the job done in his debut as we get the dub 4-0. And so obviously the MVP of this game is going to go to none other than Mr. Clanky. He was 2 for 4 with the home run, and he threw a complete game shutout with 7 Ks and only gave up 2 hits. That's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.